Everybody who's ever been a kid knows all about cowboys and Indians and bows and arrows, but do you know what archery is? Hi, I'm Marisa Lee, and welcome to the Coleman Community Archery Park in Coleman, Alabama. In this video, we're going to explain not only what archery is, but how you can use it to benefit your schools and community. We'll talk with several people, including city officials, teachers, students, local retailers, and personnel from the Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources to give us the big picture about the community archery program. Well, basically, archery is the art, skill, or practice of propelling arrows with the use of a bow. Historically, warfare and hunting were its primary uses, but now recreation and competition have joined hunting as the main uses of archery.
Archery has always been kind of out of mainstream recreation. If you didn't know someone in archery, you really didn't know much about archery.
The Community Archery Program was designed as a four-pronged approach to grow archery and bow hunting participation. The program promotes the National Archery in the Schools program as a key introduction to archery. Secondly, it works to make the sport available through the after-school archery program in local community recreation programs. It also funds the development of shooting facilities that all archers need to participate in shooting year-round. The fourth leg of the initiative is a supporting role provided by the local archery shops, clubs, and organizations.
Oh, cool.
Here in Alabama, we are continually adding more parks to the Community Archery Program. All of them are built from similar designs and have most of the same features. All community archery parks have youth ranges, adult ranges, and elevated platforms for bow hunters. Some have additional features like the park in Coleman, which includes a 16-target walkthrough range with targets out to 70 yards.
We have been very blessed in Coleman to be able to do a lot of great things with our sports, but this just adds another dimension to that Parks and Recreation programming part of it.
Archery might be a little bit thinking out of the box to stick it right next to a baseball field, but at the same time, recreation facilities are recreation facilities. You're trying to get everybody in one location and simplify the maintenance. If we can get the general public in one location, it's easier on us, it's easier on them. So I think it fits great.
The Division of Wildlife Freshwater Fisheries brings the expertise in construction and the funding to build the archery park.
There was a need, and the cost was real cheap, free.
To add an archery range here with somebody else's dollar was just a no-brainer. It was something we jumped on.
The Park and Recreation group in that municipality really is the anchor. They're the go-to place.
There you go. Good job. Let's keep shooting.
There are several partners who are usually involved in a local community archery park. These organizations are vital to the success of the program. The most important partner is perhaps the local Parks and Recreation Department.
The partnerships is what made this a reality. With the Division of Wildlife and Freshwater Fisheries and with the Archery Trade Associations, it has been the best partnerships we can. It was amazing. It was truly amazing when they came to us and said, we want to build an archery park. We're going, wow, this is great. We would love to do that. How do we do it?
Backyard targets are pretty dangerous in neighborhoods, and with partnering with the state to provide the funding, it was a no-brainer, a win-win situation for us to enhance what we do as recreation and to provide something for the hunters in the community.
Fathers and daughters, fathers and sons, and husbands and wives, you know, all shooting together down here. And that was one thing that most impressed me about the range, how it brought the family together out here.
Another important partner is the local school system. With programs like National Archery in the Schools, a local archery park can enhance the students' participation in the program by providing field trip opportunities, as well as having a place to shoot outside of school.
The Park and Rec Director is unbelievable to us. He includes us and lets us participate in all the parks. We swim, we could come down here, he includes us as a school just like he would a kid at the Park and Rec, so they work with us fantastic.
The parents that comes in here, everyone that I see that brings the youth in here, I ask them, okay, have they started the Archery in Schools program at their school? Because I know everybody in this county is qualified and certified to do it. And if they say no, not that I'm aware of, then I say, well, y'all need to get to your school, talk to your principals, get your children to talk to their teachers, especially their physical education teachers, and get them, get the ball rolling.
Not only can an archery park benefit traditional schools, it can also enhance a homeschooling curriculum.
We've done a class for homeschool kids. It was a great opportunity for them to have something else involved with their schooling. So that was very beneficial. We also have done another class this past March, and what was really unique about that is we had a grandson and a grandmother, so the age range was like from a 7-year-old all the way up to a 55-year-old grandmother.
Maybe a less visible but important partner is the local retailer. They can not only provide archery equipment, but they're also involved in the local archery community.
Any questions that I have concerning, equipment and things like that, I usually go talk to Heath Clark about, and he's always helpful.
Now that I've seen, how these things are going on here, I'd be fighting for it. They'd be crazy not to. Why not want an archery park in your community?
The Archery Trade Association not only designed the community archery program, but is an active partner as well.
Through the Archery Trade Association, the Easton Foundation donated $50,000 for us to build a picnic pavilion with bathrooms here on site at the archery park. So we have the convenience of having running water, bathrooms, and a large picnic pavilion to be used for not just archery occasions, but it can be used for other occasions as well.
With the cooperation of the Archery Trade Association and the local Parks and Recreation Department, the Community Archery Park in Athens, Alabama was the first of its kind in the nation to be built and has since made quite an impact in the community. Before the Archery Park was built in 2008, there were 147 schools participating in the National Archery in the Schools program. Since then, 20 new schools have joined the program as a result of having the park in the community.
I have one son who has taken the archery classes. This is wonderful having this here so close and being able to come to the park that's right in town and use it. It's available and it's beautiful here, and it's very nice to have it so close to home.
Not only in Athens, these archery parks are great for the youth in any community, and the benefits are tremendous.
I've noticed that my son Matt has improved in his grades. He's an honor student, and the Archery in School program has just given him a lot more self-esteem.
This is an activity that is very disciplined. It demands concentration. It demands their full attention. That is also something that they do carry over into their schoolwork, into how they conduct themselves around other people.
I had one student who wanted to drop out of school. Archery kept him in school.
We have a little girl that is almost deaf without hearing aids, and she was always more introverted until she got involved in the program.
I was the most improved girl on the team because at first I wasn't doing very good, and then at the end I was like hitting 10s, 9s, and 8s.
I enjoy watching them grow from not hitting the target to scoring bullseyes and being competitive.
Archery is fun because I got all my friends here and I hang out with them. I like shooting my bow in the ray and I love it.
At first I was shooting over the target and under it. Now I'm hitting the target.
Community archery parks also stimulate the local economy.
Well, anytime that you've got an added feature like the archery park, it brings economical impacts. When we have a tournament, you're going to be able to stay a couple of days. People are going to use our hotels, going to be using our restaurants. They're going to buy stuff at our local sporting goods stores.
I know just off the top of my head that without having the hard figures that it's doubled in sales in youth bows this year.
Archery clubs also benefit from having a local archery park. It gives them a safe place to shoot as well as a place to host archery tournaments and events.
Oh, it's a huge benefit, especially if you have an archery club, to utilize the park?
Limestone County Archery Association is the name of our local BHA club, which is affiliated with the Bow Hunters of Alabama, which is an organization that helps promote bow hunting in Alabama.
Our club was doing good before to have, you know, 35, 40, maybe 50 shooters. In the year since the park's open, or a year and a half, we've seen clubs go up. A lot of them are averaging over 100 shooters. And not only has it impacted Coleman, but it's impacted North Alabama as well, the whole archery industry.
Archery also provides an activity the entire family can participate in at their own skill level while using the park together.
That's one thing that most impressed me about the shoots was just the family environment.
When you got a sport that the mom, dad, and children can shoot all together, you know, it is a great thing.
And it provides a family setting for something that a parent can come and actively participate with their children.
You know, don't matter who you are, you can, somebody that's never shot a bow before can come out here and shoot, and they'll enjoy it.
If we don't get our youth involved, we don't have a future in archery.
We're not talking football, baseball, where parents are having to sit in the stadium and watch the kids on the field. Now, the parents and the kids are on the field together.
And it's a lot more convenient because they're already set up, the yardages are already measured.
If you are between the ages of 16 and 65 and don't already have a hunting license, a Wildlife Heritage license may be purchased for only $10 a year, which offers you the opportunity to enjoy the parks and the knowledge that you are helping wildlife across the great state of Alabama. To learn more about Alabama's community archery program, contact Ray Metzler at 1-800-245-2740 or ray.metzler at dcnr.alabama.gov. And for more information on the Archery Trade Association's efforts to grow archery and bow hunting, you can contact them at the number and email address on the screen. Thanks for your interest in the community archery program, and we hope to see a park in your city soon.